Hello everybody. So today's topic under discussion is the sustainability development goals of Mango. We're not really going to focus on all the 17 goals, but just two of them, and we're going to make a quick comparison with a more eco-friendly brand, Tentree, which is nowadays very popular, and we'll see how Mango is different from Tentree. To start off with the introduction, Mango and MNG Holdings SLU is the parent company of a group of companies whose principal business is design, manufacture, distribution, and marketing of clothing and accessories. Mango is Spain's most international textile group and the second largest exporter within the sector. Mango launched its first store in Barcelona in 1984. In 2008, they launched their men's collection under the Mango Man brand, and in 2013, Mango's Kid. Violetta by Mango in 2014, which had a broader range of designs and larger sizes. And in early 2015, the baby line for newborns to 3 years up to 3 years old was launched, and Mango not only sell in their outlets, but they not just the physical stores, but they also have a lot of online stores. Sustainability development goals of Mango includes all 17 of them. They claim to focus on all the 17 goals. Today under discussion we're going to put the goal number 12 and goal number 8. According to the goal number 12, Mango claim that they will have a 50% sustainable cotton by 2022, which is the current year, and we believe that by the end of 2022, Mango will be able to achieve this. They came up with a better cotton initiative, and under this initiative, they basically introduced the idea that they are going to use the cotton that is coming from a more sustainable, that is grown in a more sustainable way, or using more sustainable ways or manners. So they're basically going to use that cotton. Another was the use of sustainable fiber and material. They also came up with a take action plan under which they launched the idea that while making jeans, actually a lot of water is used or say consumed. So they wanted to introduce the idea that they lower down the water consumption while producing jeans so that they can save more. Another was the detox initiative under which they decided to use the least hazardous chemicals while producing the clothing and making sure that they are least hazardous and they have the least risk. Then there was improvement in the waste management, that all the paper bags and all the cartons, while they are done and dusted, they should not only be just binned but actually be recycled. And then there was a Dyrika hydroelectric plant in Turkey and micro hydroelectric plants in China. The idea was to reduce the CO2 emission. Under the sustainability goal of decent work and economic growth, Mango claimed to reduce the child labor, forced and obligatory labor as well. There should be more health and safety at work, freedom of association, no discrimination, disciplinary measures should be taken, and there should be no harassment and abuse. There should be normal working hours for people, and there should be an auditing process to see how all this is going. So what are the gaps that we have in Mango? For the decent work and economic growth, we would say that some of the supply chain is certified by Business School Compliance Initiative Code of Conduct and CEDEX member ethical trade audit, best practice guidance in the final stage of production. They actually test the product, the clothes that have been made. But alarmingly, it has received a score of 21 to 30% in its fashion transparency index, which is actually very low. Also, there's no evidence that it implements practices to support diversity and inclusion in its supply chain. There's no evidence that it ensures payment of a living wage in its supply chain. It does not disclose adequate policies or safeguards to protect suppliers and workers in its supply chain from the impact of COVID-19. For the second goal, responsible consumption and production, it uses some eco-friendly material including organic cotton, but there is no evidence that it reduces carbon and other greenhouse gas emissions in most of its supply chain. Also, there is no evidence that it implements water reduction initiatives. There is no evidence that it has taken meaningful action to reduce or eliminate the hazardous chemicals that, as they said, that they are going to reduce according to their take action plan. And it uses leathers, down, and exotic animal hair. And it has policy to source wool from non-muzzled sheep, but does not provide an evidence how it has been implemented. So basically, whatever they're claiming, there's no really an implementation of that. Here's a quick analysis with the Tentree. Tentree is a very eco-friendly brand and one of the most famous sustainable brands. For the responsible consumption and production, the research shows that they use a high proportion of eco-friendly material, including organic cotton. They use renewable energy in its supply chain to reduce its climatic impact. Use of eco-friendly material limits the amount of chemicals, water, and wastewater used in the production. And for the another goal, the has a code of conduct that covers all of the ILO for fundamental freedom principles, traces most of its supply chain, including all the final stage of production, does not use fur, leather, down, exotic animals, or skin. They actually use wool. So, a quick SWOT analysis of Mango. The strength of Mango is that it's a dynamic brand line with brand loyal customers. The weakness is the inability to adapt to new market. The opportunity is the diversification of product, proving sustainability, and a lot of brands with the better sustainability plans and projects are into the market, and that's the biggest threat to Mango right now. Some people might replace and take away the customers. Here are the references to what quick analysis that I did, and thank you so much for watching.